Hello and welcome back to Dez's Notebook. I hope you are enjoying the series. You have joined me on another beautiful sunny morning on Calmsden farm. This is the Calmsden beef, and today we are jumping in our Toyota Hilux. And before we head straight to the farm, we've got to go to our contractors, which is just down the road up here, and pick up the header for the harvester, which it saves them doing because they're really busy at the minute. We don't actually need them to do any of the grain carting, so we can do that. So they asked if we'd mind picking up the header as well, and I said no, not a problem. So it's just in here on the right, and they said it should be just near the gate. There it is. Oh, they've got their nice quad track out. Well, not out, in the shed, I should say. I suppose it's getting ready for the cultivating, because that's not going to be far off after all this harvesting that's gone on. We'll just connect the header up like so, and just take it nice and steady with this, because it's quite a lot of money's worth and we do not want it falling off. So, what we've been doing on the farm since I last spoke to you yesterday, I managed to carry on after the video and get a bit of grass cutting done, and I'll put some of that footage in there now for you.
Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Yeah. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? When you look, when you touch, when you feel, yeah. When you look, when you touch, when you feel, yeah. Yeah. When you look, when you touch, when you feel, yeah. When you look, when you touch, when you feel, yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that bit of grass cutting footage. That's just showing you a little bit of what I'd done yesterday. Started on a field a bit further away from the farm, but that was just a little bit of this field just down here behind this combine. Yeah, we knocked it out all well, to be honest. It went very, very well. We're just going to find somewhere a little less steep to turn around with the header on. So yeah, just got on with a bit of grass cutting really. Worked quite late, if I'm honest, because we just needed to get it down and ready for some hay bales, because we've got plenty of silage, like I mentioned in the previous video from first cut in the clamp, so we don't need any more bales, silage bales really, just the hay. And yeah, so we're going to be cutting this wheat, and we want them to swath straw as well, so we can get a good crop of straw bales out as well, which is always the plan. We'll just stop just there. We'll let them take it off, then we'll get out of the way. We'll turn it off for now. We'll go in and pin the old pins on the thing. Make sure it's all unpinned. There we go, he's got it off nice and smoothly. So we'll just take this up here and round the corner, just so it's out of the way. We'll just nip it round here. To be honest, we could probably leave it sort of here for now until we need to move it. So we are gonna crack on. We are gonna crack on getting the cows fed first, because that is our most important job. It's really, that's our big money earner. So we're gonna go feed the beef, and then we are going to do a bit of carting. I think we'll do the carting in between when he needs us to nip over, we'll nip over. So actually first what we'll do is we'll get a tractor on a trailer for him. And we'll use 4440. Perfect little tractor for it. And then we can, that can be sat there, so if worst comes to the worst, he can just crack on and he can tip it himself. There we go. I was getting a little bit worried then, she wasn't moving for a second. It's all good though. It's a little bit tight in this yard. There we go. Just back it up nice and gently, does it? Beautiful. So we've got the trailer on there all nicely. That is, pipes are all hooked up and it's ready to rock. What we'll do is we'll just leave it on this little track here. Shouldn't get too much in the way. We'll just push this little bush over a little bit. There we go, that should be about perfect there. Won't get in the way of me while I'm trying to feed the animals quickly, and it shouldn't get in the way of John the contractor. That's a lovely little setup, isn't it? Beautiful. Right, let's crack on and we'll feed the animals. So first off, we'll jump in the straw blower and we shall start getting these cows bedded up so we can crack on really. There we go. Blowing out a good bit of straw. We'll keep the boys happy, sorry. Mainly boys, few girls. It's normally bullocks. There we go. Right, we'll head round to the young stock pen. There is a couple of those big beef I want to get rid of today. hopefully by the end of play we've got enough time to get rid of some. I think there's about 8 or 9, not 100%, but yeah, that's what I think there is. And then we can just move 8 or 9 and in there. Perfect, so that's all of the cows looked after for bedding. We just got to go around with the feeder wagon and sort them out. Well, it's a little bit bumpy down there. We're going to have to smooth that track out a bit, I think, at some point. Get a little digger in. I suppose what we can do with the rest of this straw actually is we can get it in here, get it in this pen. It's the thing I love about these little fours. Obviously we've had them for years on our farm and they just move around the farm so easily. They're just sort of made for it really. These should take the rest of this bale. And then that's that done. There we go. That's finished. We'll park this quite a bit further back, because then we can just make sure that the feeder wagon can get round nice and easy then. If it's a bit far forward, it's just, it can be a little bit too tight if I'm honest. There we go. We'll go to the little ones again first, because it just makes it a bit easier going round. Make sure we get her in the right gear. When the feeder wagon is full, she can struggle a little bit sometimes. You just got to give her a bit more, and she'll get going. Oh yes, looks like it's getting worse every time we come down here. Right, let's just pull around here. They still have got quite a bit of food, but like I said, we just like to keep it little and often, and then we know they're nice and well fed. They're not missing out on anything. There we go, that will do them for now. Because there is 120 cows in this big pen, I reckon they will probably take all of this. I would have thought so anyway. We might actually have to end up swapping the 4440. Oh, what am I doing? I'm miles away. I was the right way round, I don't know why I've done that. Yeah, we might have to swap the 4440 on the carting for this little 7810, because this can't run the baler, the Heston, and the old 4440 can, so might have to have the old switcheroo on the go. I did forget about that, but we needed this anyway for this job, so it doesn't matter too much. Let's see, look how manoeuvrable it is around the shard. It's a delight. There we go. We're feeding. Look at that. Oh boy, he's loving it in there, isn't he? Got his head right in there. There we go, they're all fed. And we're just going to park this Keenan nicely out of the way there. That should do it. And I've just been speaking to the old man on the phone, and he actually reckons that the 7810 will run the Eston. Might struggle a little bit up hills, but he said it will run it, so I'll chuck it on, see how it gets on, eh? Hopefully it does well. It'll be good to see it doing well, to be honest. It'll definitely clean it out a bit, that's for sure. Can't imagine how well she does up hills with it, but there we go. She's on nonetheless. Right, let's get her going. Not going to start bailing straight away, because I think John's actually waiting for us, so I don't want to keep him waiting too long. I won't be surprised if he does get a little bit annoyed if he's waiting too long. We'll just leave the Ford running for now. We'll pick this up. Let's get going. He's just down here, I think. Ah, yeah, there he is, not too far away. He could have driven round to us, really, couldn't he? Lazy sod. Right, let's swing it round here. There we go, lovely jubbly. We'll wait for him to empty, because then we can shift out of the way. And he's not waiting on us too long. Tell you what, I forget this every year. I say to him, I forget how much that Lexion holds. So it's only gone and filled the trailer up, hasn't he? So it could be a little bit busier than what I anticipated with the carting. But we'll try and keep going, getting a bit of baling done at the same time. Like I said, normally the old man would be here, but we do need to get the grass down, so he's currently finishing off the last field. But that's no problem for us. Just back it up into our pit here. Oof, some crashing and banging the old trailer does. We do want to try and upgrade it at some point, but I mean we've got plenty of other things really that we could do with looking at first. I'll just swing this round, back it up in it. The good thing about this trailer is though it isn't too big, so pretty perfect for our yard. I hope we're not causing chaos here. Yes, we are. We are causing chaos. I don't want to fill up again. Let's go get this sorted. So as soon as the old Ford got down to here with about a bale and a half in the tank, she wasn't pulling it right, so I thought I'd better change it for this. This is still struggling a little bit. I just don't want to put too much stress on it. So I just thought we'd change it. That'll be all board will be fine for the old carting duties. Don't think John will be full just yet, but he might be by the time I get round there, so we'll have to swap into the old board again and get him unloaded. So what we'll do now is we'll just do a bit of drone footage of me baling and doing a bit of the corn carting too. So yeah, hope you enjoy.
Blue dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue?
So I just thought I'd butt in again over the video quickly. So I didn't realise that it had been changed to 180cm bales. So I've just changed it back to 2.4s. And yeah, we're going to have a few smaller bales, but that's not to worry, is it? These things happen. It's still straw, so it doesn't really matter too much. Just a bit of an inconvenience, really, that's all. Yeah, and it looks like John's full up there, so we'll crack on, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dew, blue moon, been 1 or 2 since I ran into you. Do you need a picture? Well, that gets old. It's hard to take one when your iPhone's full. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Not blue.
So what I think's going to have to happen here is, because it's such a, well, it's not a massive field, but we're doing quite a lot with the baling and carting. We're probably going to have to do this a 2-part video. I'll keep on recording, but it'll be a part 1 and part 2, just so it keeps it nice and short, not too long, because no one likes too much of a long video, do they? And the first one, our first video, that was 40 minutes. But I think sometimes on those first videos, they've got to be a touch longer, just to hey, we've got a bale here with us. Don't want to split the twine on that, do we? Yeah, I think with the first ones, they've just got to be that little bit extra just because it's the first video, people want to know what you're about, what you're doing. And yeah, from now it's just sort of, well, you don't know who I am, but we're getting there. Questions can be asked and answered in the videos, and yeah. So what I'm gonna say is, after that load, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure once again doing the videos, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Take care, bye for now.